Hey everybody, welcome back for a review. So, something a little bit different today. So, we've done a review of this guy before. This is Takom 16th scale Jeep. It's a really good kit, nicely detailed. And as you can see here, it's in the traditional kind of European kind of theatre markings, although there's Korean War decals in here too. So, something a little different. Picked myself up a SOL Resin Factory set. And what this basically does is add stowage and a few accessories to turn this into the British SAS North Africa version. So, yep, so not cheap. I think it's about 80 bucks, but it's 16th scale, remember, so it's going to be bigger stuff. 3D printed resin stuff. So let's go ahead and take a look inside the box. Okay, so here it is. Again, SOL Resin Factory, 1/16 scale. There's a couple of ones. This is version number 2. And nicely packaged. And what you get is a giant bag of resin, photo etch, and some instructions. So here's all the parts you're going to get, and then instructions. I did take a quick peek earlier. It looks like there's not really any surgery to do, like no modifications to the actual kit itself. It's all additional bits being added to it. I do believe the back is a separate piece of resin, so you don't use a plastic piece, but the instructions are a little bit crude, but it kind of gives you some good photographs showing kind of where everything goes. And on this sheet, it's just really overview. It's just adding to the main base. So you've got to figure out, the base chassis and adding all this stuff to it. And it's got the numbers and names, tube, plates, lead plate. That's basically photo etch. You're going to run rounds for the straps, and the other side, again, showing you all the bits that go on there. Tons of jerry cans, basically, and a few other things. So pretty kind of crude instructions, but at the same time clear to read, and just, again, it's all basically additional stuff to add to it. Stowage, that kind of stuff. So, photo etch, I don't think we need to necessarily take it out of the bag, but it's one sheet, and you got your straps there. Oh, catching the light. You got your straps there. You've got some various other parts in here too. Alright, and now to the big bag I've got here, which I'm just going to cut open. And this is 3D printed, I'm guessing. Alright, that's just the support strap for the wheel. Here's just extra wheel. Should perfectly match the kit one, because on the back using one kit one and this extra resin one. So there's 2 wheels on the back. You see the detail, really good. No problem at all, just cut these all off. And do a quick sand. It's just the support structure from the printer. Couple of little boxes here. Again, really good detail. The wood grain. And some free these guys. Again, really nice. Box of, I'm not sure exactly what this is, maybe just Hessian kind of camo netting. Got some rope and some tube and some, there's lead, just some lead, hopefully not from the local church roof, but yeah, just a little bit of lead, which, now I'm curious, I did see lead plate on here. Okay, so maybe on the front here we're using this lead plate cut into strips, I'm guessing. On the back here it looks like the photo etch. Again, not totally sure. Maybe you need to follow the instructions, look a little bit deeper here. Saying that there's not tons to work on in terms of instructions, but interesting. Yeah, got big slash lead plate. So the fact it says lead plate, I'm guessing
it is the straps, maybe. This bag, just a ton of jerry cans. You can see here, just need to cut them off from the base. Being resin, of course, make sure you have, if you're soldering anything that need dust, make sure you wear a respirator or a mask. This stuff is kind of toxic a little bit. And yeah, so you got a bunch of little pieces in there. You see little pieces in here, and tons of jerry cans. So I'm looking at this, I think these little pieces, which you got support structures maybe, but you got the actual handle and you got the cap for the jerry can, which is 3D printed, like kind of loose in the bag. Alright, so this is just tons of other little pieces in here. We'll kind of go through. We've got it's a little bit bent, but this is going to be a replacement, kind of the back hatch, what do you call it, back tailgate, I guess, which has the bracket. You put 2 photo etch brackets on, I think, and then your wheels will go on the back. Very thin. Say it's very bent, so I'm not sure it's pretty unbending a little bit. Guess this is a replacement. It's obviously front, but the hood goes. Again, probably the mounting point for one of the guns. We've got backpack. And with a lot of wash, this stuff's going to come out really good. There's that helmet that goes on the front. The British, North African kind of helmet. Got some ammo for one of the guns. This one, I believe, had... I forgot which one. I think it has a 50 cal and a rain gun. Yeah, so you've got 2 different types. I think this is a kit one. Maybe. So I don't see the parts in here. Yeah, there is one in the kit. I'm looking here in the box. So various parts for the gun. Looks like a magazine drum. More backpacks. More backpacks. Nicely detailed again. And more little parts. Tons of these little guys too. And that is really it. So not a ton of stuff there. I mean, that's what you get for your $80. But obviously transforms the kind of European, US kind of European theatre kind of Jeep into the North African SAS one. So that's all this stuff. Will look really good painted up, and it's nice because it's sub-assemblies, right? So you can paint all this stuff separately and just add it on the very end, and make this guy look pretty awesome. Especially like a simple base with a like a North African desert-y kind of base. You can get various other versions of this kit, like I said. I just like this one, a little bit different variations to the other one I did, and you also get figures for it too if you wanted to. I'm not really a figure painter, so I saved the money, didn't bother with that one. So I just got this kind of stowage we got to see here. So again, this is SOL Resin Factory's 1/16 scale World War II SAS quarter-ton patrol car 2 conversion kit for the Takom model.
Alright, so filmed the video, edited it, go on YouTube, and since then I've looked inside the box again, and I get to come back with a little update. Didn't see the 50 cal gun when we went through the video, so I thought, let's check off the parts on the instructions. Went through the instructions and I'm missing a whopping 8 parts, 5 different parts, some are multiple barrels, and all major parts too. I'm missing the 50 cal gun, I'm missing the main strut there, which holds up the guns on the back. So I'm missing 8 parts total out of about 35 or so. So paying $80 for this, and it's obviously no quality control, it's SOL Resin. So I want to come back in the video and let you guys know that missing major parts. Did buy it from B&A in Australia, and it's obviously not their fault, it's the manufacturer's issue, so I've emailed them the information and hopefully the manufacturer will send me the parts. I'll keep you posted in bench updates if they do. But $80 on this, and yeah, missing multiple parts. So yeah, I suggest if you do buy anything from SOL Resin Factory, carefully check your contents. And this is a kit I just adopted last week, crawling over me right now. But just let you know, check, because it's say missing major parts, not good. Sorry SOL Resin Factory, but you need better quality control.